Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. Today I discuss the next video for the mensuration. Last video just I discussed a certain idea and all the formulas. Then the application in the maths in which way I solve. That is very just you see. So in which way you progress in your home also. Okay. So here is the mensuration. Area and perimeter. 4 sums are there. You know all these things. The concept must be clear. You just apply. Very easy. Okay. Now let's start. Number 1 sum. The area of a rectangular field. First you draw a rectangle. No problem. Suppose this is A, B, C, D. A rough drawing. Okay. The area of the rectangular field is this. If the length is this, you know the area of the rectangular field. Area is length into breadth. Okay. So that is equal to actually, what is this? 1120 meter square. The unit is very important. Area is meter square. If the length is this, find the cost of fencing. That is the idea. Fencing means actually the perimeter. Fencing means this border. Okay. Fencing means actually find out the perimeter. That is the main concept. Which one you find out and which way you just go. That is the thing. That means you just find out fencing means the perimeter of that rectangle. So for the perimeter of the rectangle, what is the formula? Perimeter is P. That is equal to 2 bracket L plus P. From there you calculate, you know the L is you know 40 meter. In case of this solving sums, you just always check the units. Here is meter, here is meter. Okay. Now from there you just calculate the breadth. So this is L into B, that is 1120. Out of this L is 40 into B, that is 1120. So what is B? B means the breadth, that is this by 40. So this is meter. So this is out. And if we just cut this, so 11, 2, this is 4, 3. No, this is 2, 8, 20, 30. So this is 28. Okay, it's clear to you? So now the perimeter P, so this is 2 bracket L plus B. So 2 bracket L is 40 and breadth is 28, that all are meter. Okay to you? So this is 8, 4 to the 8 into 2. So this is 136 meter. 136 meter. That means this is the perimeter actually. This is the perimeter means find the cost. Now the cost. The fencing means actually you find out the perimeter. That is very interesting thing. You just understand properly in which you solve it. What is the conception? Perimeter, the boundary means this part. That is the fencing, border area. And now just you multiply. Okay. So this is the total length of this fence and you just multiply it with cost. Here you just write. Cost is, this is 3.20 rupees into 136, because per meter is this. Here is this is per meter. If this is centimeter, is convert to the meter. This is very important. The unit is very important. Okay, for that the mistake is arise. Here is meter, here is meter. So now this is 136 into 3.20. That is actually rupees 435.20. That is the cost. 320 into 136, the cost is rupees 435.20. Is clear to you? But in which way you just solve it? What is the main concept? Concept is starting from here, the area of the rectangle. In case of the mensuration, you always draw. In case of the height and distance, you always draw. Drawing is the very main conception. Okay. So it's a very rectangular field. The area of this area means this part is 1120. Out of this, the length is this. Length is 40. The length is 40 meter. This is B. So this into this actually this form. There you can find out the B. Now what is the target? Target is the boundary. Boundary means actually that is the concept. Boundary means you just find out the perimeter of this rectangle. The formula is this. You just put the value here. The total perimeter is this. That is the length. Per length this cost is rupees 3.20 per meter. If there is centimeter, you convert to the meter. Here is not convert here. You just convert here. If this is rupees 320 per centimeter, this is the turning point. If this is per centimeter, so where you convert? Convert, this is meter, you convert to the centimeter. Okay, then you multiply this. Okay, so clear to you? That's the way you solve the sum. Very interesting, very easy, but the concept must be clear. Okay, now the next sum, very important. Just concept must be clear if you do the sum. Clear to you? Now the next sum. Okay, a square shape painting side, a square a square shape painting side, this 1.5 meter is hung on a wall. That means is a wall a painting is just hung, just ঝুলিয়ে রাখা হয়েছে। Dimension, wall dimension is this be by this, that means this, just you draw, so this is 9.5 meter, this is long, and this is 8 meters wide. Okay, the concept must be clear. A square side painting side of this is hung, that means here is just hung, a square side. This is 1.5 meter, this is also 1.5 meter. Okay, is clear? That is the concept. Main drawing, this is a wall. Suppose this A, B, C, D is the wall, and this X, Y, Z, T, this is the painting, is the square, and this is a rectangle. Okay, the remaining part means this part, the remaining part of the wall is painted with a blue color. This is colored with blue color, and ₹12 per square meter, because it's the area. That is the very important thing. You just find out, you just indicate, that is actually find out the area of the remaining part, because ₹12 is a per square meter. That is, the concept is clear. You just find out the remaining part. That means in which way? You just calculate the area of ABCD, and you calculate the area of this, just you remain subtract. This is the area of the remaining part. Okay, now you just calculate, area of the wall. So area of the wall, what is this? Area of the wall is 9.5 meter into 8 meter. What is the answer? 9.5 into 8 meters square, that is 76 meters square. That is clear? That is the area of the wall. Okay, now area of the painting, that is 1.5 meter into 1.5 meter, because this is a square. 15, 225, that is 2.25, that is 2.25 meters square. This is 1. If this is centimeter, that is the very important. If this is centimeter, you convert to the meter. The next sum is coming. Okay, now remaining part of the wall, what is this? That you subtract. This is 76 meters square minus 2.25 meters square. That is the area of the remaining part. That is this part. This is the remaining part. What is this? That is 73.75. 73.75 meters square. That is the main concept. The maths is basically in the concept and the calculation. Two things. The way, the concept, and the calculation will be right. Very important thing. So this is the meter square. This is the remaining. But now just multiply. Paint by blue color, costing this. Now the cost of find the cost. Cost is 73.75 into 12. This is rupees. That is the cost, because per square meter is 12. That is the square meter. So we just to multiply. So this is 12 into 73.75. That is 885 rupees. 885. That is the cost. Just to multiply 73.75 into 12. What is the cost by the remaining? While you just color in the blue color. So the cost is 885. 885. This is clear? So what is the procedure of doing the sum? The main thing, don't be panic to see the sum. You first draw. This gradually we increase. The concept must be clear. You know all this formula. Then how I just solve? You just solve in this way. A square shape painting side. A square shape painting side is this. Painting side is a square shape. 1.5 this is hanging in the wall. The wall dimension is this. Okay. If the remaining part of this wall, that means you first calculate the area of ABCD. Okay. Area of the painting, this is this. What is the remaining part? What is the process? You just The remaining part is 76 minus this. This is the remaining part that will be colored with blue color. And what is the per square meter the cost? This is 12. You just multiply with 12, you get the answer. Okay. So in this way you solve it. Very interesting, but concept must be clear. The geometrical idea must be clear. Is okay to you? Now the next sum. Very interesting. That is the application actually. But if the clear your conception and you know all these things, remember all these formula, you do all these sums, any type of variety types of. Okay. Now the next sum. Now the next sum. So what is the sum? Here is the cost of cultivating a square field. Square field. Cultivating means the area, this one. The cost of cultivating a square field at the rate of rupees this per hectare. This is the unit of area, the new unit, the big unit, 1 hectare. So what is the relation here? 1 hectare is equal to actually 100 into 100. 1 hectare is actually 100 into 100 is a meter square. That is a very important thing. That means here is the actually 10,000. This is main thing. 1 hectare. You just remember or you just learn the conversion. 1 hectare means this is a meter square. That means actually the area. So hectare is the unit of area. Unit of area. 100 actually 100 into 100. This side is 100. This side is 100. So 100 into 100. 100 meter is the length. Length and breadth. That's so square. So 100 into 100. That is the 10,000. So 1 hectare. Is okay to you? Clear. Now, the cost of cultivating a square field at the rate of this per hectare. So, is this? This is 1 hectare is this. Is not the 100. This not 100. But 1 hectare means actually this is 100 and this is 100. This the area is 100. Now, here at the rate of this per hectare and cost is this. So, area of the field is rupees 5760. That is total costing and per hectare is cost is 360. So what is the hectares here? What is the hectare? 5760 by 360. So this is 16 hectare. 16 hectare. This is the area. The cost of cultivating a square field, the area of the square field now 16 hectare. Is okay. Is okay. The cost of cultivating a square field at the rate of this per hectare. My total এত খরচা হয়েছে per hectare এত খরচা হয়েছে. What is the area of the field in hectare? So this total by this hectare. This is the area. What is the cost of putting a fence? Fence means the boundary. Fence means the boundary. That means you find out the perimeter of square. So if you just perimeter of the square, that means 4 into side. So first find out the side. That means A. So from the area, you just find out the side. In case of square, you know. So first you convert this hectare. That means in case of meter, actually 1 hectare that is equal to 10,000 meter square. So 16 hectares. That is 16 into this meter square. That means this is the area. Total area is 16 into this 30 meters. So now, what is the side? Square. That means A square is this. 16 into actually this is 100 into 100 meters square. So A is equal to root over of this 16 into 100 into 100. So that means actually 4 into 100. So side is 400 meter. Is clear to you? Is clear to you? That is very interesting. 400 meter. That means what is the side? Side is 400. 400, this also 400. Okay. Now, what is the cost of putting a fence? Fence means the perimeter. That means 4 into side. 4 into side. 4 into side means 4 into 400. That is meter. Fencing means the distance. That is the meter. That is the meter. For that reason, if the rate is 8 rupees 18 per meter, 40 byte, That means this meter, that means actually this is the length. You find out the length, or the perimeter is also a length. The fencing is length. Now 1600 the total length. Now what is the cost? Cost is 1600 into 18 rupees 18. So what is the cost? 1600 into 18, 28800. 28800. That is the cost. What is the cost? So what is the procedure? I just going in this. What is the procedure? Sequence. Etar por eta, etar por eta. That is the sequence. Which one? Okay. That means cost is 18. So what is the total length? Total length is this. So 60 is 1600 into 18. That is the total cost. 16 into 1600 into 60. That is 28800 rupees. 28800 is the total cost. What is the cost is? So in future, just repeat. In which way you solve it? Very interesting. You first draw. Now, the cost of cultivating a square field is a square field at the rate of this per hectare. Very important is this. Now, what is the area first in hectare? This is the total cost, and per hectare is this. So this is the 16 hectare is the area. Now we just convert hectare to the meter square. You know 1 hectare means 100 into 100, 10,000 meters square. So 16 hectare means this, 16 hectare, this, that is the area in meter square. Okay. Square, that means what is a square is this. So a square is this. A is just square root of this. Just take that 16, 10,000, 100 into 100. So 16 means 4. 200 is there. So 100 this. So 400 is the site. 400 is the site. Is clear to you? Now is the fence. Fence means you know already this is the perimeter. You just find out the perimeter. In case of the square, the perimeter is 4 into side. You know already. That is the formula, remember. And the perimeter you calculate. Perimeter you calculate this. This is the length. Now here is rupees 18 per meter. Okay, just here is also meter. Here is also meter. You just multiply. You get the amount. If this is rupees 18 per decimeter or centimeter, then what you will convert? You convert here. If this is centimeter, you just convert to centimeter. Okay, then you multiply. Clear? So okay. Now the next and the last sum for today is clear to you. Now, very interesting. That's the application. Previous video I just discussed the concept, and now the application is okay to you. Now, next sum. A room measure 12 into 5 meters. So room, this is a room. Okay, this is 12 length. By means this into this. That is a length into length. The floor of the room, now very important. The floor of the room. Okay. The floor of the room is to be covered by a marbles. এরকম ভাবে ছোট ছোট মার্বেল দিয়ে কভার করছে। ওকে, মার্বেল দিয়ে। ওকে, এরকম ভাবে জাস্ট কভার হবে এটা। How many marbles actually? Now marble tiles measuring. এটার মেজার কত? This is 45 centimeter by 30 centimeter. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, what is your first count? What is the first? This is a centimeter, this is the meter. First you convert. Centimeter marble, one size marble, small marble. This is 45 centimeter and this is 30 centimeter. You just convert 45 by 100 centimeter. This is meter. Length, this is actually length, and breadth is 30 by 100 meter. First you convert this because the unit is same. This is the meter, this is a centimeter. Just I repeatedly say, this is the very important thing. Okay, is clear to you? Now, this total marble covered the area. What is the area of this? Area of floor. Area of floor is 12 into 9 meter square. Area of one tile. This is 45 into 100 into 30 into 100. Meter square. Don't to be calculate here. Meter square. Now, what is this? The question by the tiles of this. How many tiles are needed? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tiles? That means the area of the floor. and area of the, suppose the number of tiles is x, so our number of tiles is 50, so area of the 50 tiles the same area, because these are all covered, that is not uncovered. The area of the floor is equal the area of the number of tiles, suppose 50 tiles, so each and every tiles is suppose x, so 40 x. Okay, so this is the thing. So number of tiles that is equal to area of the floor 12 into 9 by this is, you get the number of tiles, is okay. Now this is 12 into 9, this is the down part 100 into 100, and this is the 45 into 30. It's clear? This is the numbers, numbers. Is okay to you? What is the concept? The area of the floor, and area of the total tiles are same. Area of the total tiles, এখানে যদি আরো টাইলস ভরে যাচ্ছে, okay, so area of the floor and area of the total tiles are same. So number of tiles, area of the floor divided by number of area of the one tile, you know this is, so you get the number of tiles. Is clear to you? Is clear to you? So what is this? So this is 5, okay, so this is 20, okay, so this is 4, so this is 4 into 2 8 into 100, so 800. Number of tiles, how many tiles are needed? 800 tiles is needed to full cover the floor. Is clear to you? Is okay? So in this way you just solve this sum. Next day I just upload the different types of harder sum. Okay, so this is for today, the basic thing. If you just understand, please share and subscribe. Thank you student, for this. Okay, thank you.